Hey, everybody, welcome to this episode of Grow Your Business Big Daily. All right, today's tip of the day is going to be a little bit longer of a tip of the day with a guest. My first guest as tip of the day, Paul. So the reason I wanted Paul on here today is because my tip of the day is if you have a podcast, really upgrading your podcast is a really smart and I think important thing to do. I recently upgraded just the aesthetics and the animation, and Paul was a huge catalyst of making that happen. So Paul with socialvideostudios.com, welcome. I mean, we've been doing a bunch of work together, even though it's been a couple months. Introduced to you from David J from warmwelcome.com, which is that little circle thing on my website that pops up a video. But what I think is kind of cool is I want to kind of showcase to everybody a lot of the amazing things that you helped me with. And so as I was kind of reinventing what my daily tips were, and you could go to my website and see kind of how I usually did it. I use StreamYard and I wanted to really upgrade it. And so you came up with a great idea, actually helped me come up with the name, and then said, hey, put some animation in it and make them as you're doing them daily, and then actually write it in your own handwriting. And then you created this. Is great. And I get great feedback. And so I start with that like I did, and then I end with that. And we did it in multiple colors. So I have options if I want to change it. So one, thank you for, all of that. But I want to kind of walk through before I kind of, and so for my podcast, I wanted to then upgrade, which is called Think Business Live. And you helped me create this by creating this. Which gives it a totally upgraded feel to intro it with that and to outro. And again, in multiple colors. You also then were a catalyst to helping me create a video closing, which I don't use that often because it's a little bit longer, but you created this, which is incredible. And I get great feedback that I use as a standalone and sometimes in my podcast, which is this. The same level of consciousness, the same tactics, and the same strategy that got you to where you are is not going to get you to where I won't bore everybody with all of the details of it, but it's really clever. And then worked with me on figuring out how to, on my podcast, as I promote and talk about my book, come up with kind of the icons that my designer ultimately created these, but putting them in there to showcase and end the book. And I have different variations of these as well. And then different variations of how I can promote the different colors of the Grow Your Business Big Daily. So I wanted to have you on and thank you because it's been huge. And people will say to me, especially with StreamYard, I just want to show this real quickly too, changing the background, which I can do to light bulbs. You really using StreamYard, you can do amazing things. I can also share and include a video on everything, which I'll do in a second. But I just wanted to have you on to say, hey, thanks for helping me with all of this,
dude,
and creating all of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're the king of being able to get stuff out, like content out. I think that's key to anything. But I think being able to figure out some bookends live, I think was really a game changer, and we were really able to do it. So
yeah, well, and so what was for you? I mean, you do this for companies all over the place. So what exactly are you doing? I mean, this is one small thing you've done for me. What else are you doing for studios?
Yeah, so Social Video Studios basically specializes in putting your messaging in video, and we're not your high-end production commercial company. We're more your mid-grade production, consistent content for social. So we do bookends, we do a lot of different video types, but we basically try to make it so that you can put the most content up as possible in video form because that's what's searched online today.
Yeah. And I think, just to kind of extend this video tip, I mean, in using video for clarifying your message is so key. I heard a stat a long time ago that 3.5 million, a 30-second video is equivalent to 3.5 million words read. And so even if they're wrong by 80%, I still really believe that the retention and ease of use is so much. This is David J, warmwelcome.com. but I still think it works so well. And even here, like, you can run StreamYard with all of the stuff that you've created for me. You can use it and make it look like you're a studio. I mean, I
think you're the first person we've met, John, honestly, that is able to put up so much content so quickly. And I think what really thrilled me is a lot of people will shoot content, but it's forever in editing. And you just throw it up. I mean, you literally record live. You'll put your intros, outros live in StreamYard, which I think is incredible. And you'll get content up. What do you said you do 8 videos a day?
I do a daily tip a day, although Monday and Tuesday I didn't because I had too many podcasts going up. So sometimes I take a break, but typically Monday through Friday, a daily tip, and always a Monday through Friday podcast. So I'm doing a little bit of a longer tip today because I didn't do Monday and Tuesday, but I think this one is so relevant, right?
Incredible.
StreamYard to have a podcast and partnering with the right people that can do great things. I mean, I can't create the graphics that you're creating for me. I don't know how. So between you and KP, but you're doing things like this and designing it from scratch so I can look high end. So it's great.
Well, we love it.
Yeah, you've been a huge value add to me. Everybody. So I mean, I just wanted to promote you a little bit. Socialvideostudios.com will take you to this page right here, and using StreamYard I think is amazing. I don't think I can use this with Zoom, this technology. I don't know if it
yet, but someday.
Yeah, someday. But right now, StreamYard I use for this. If I can use it in Zoom, I don't know. But I go live to LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube at the same time. So I need StreamYard. You've been awesome doing it. And if anybody wants to copy any of this in your own energy, frequency, vibration, reach out to socialvideostudios.com and give Paul a call because he was great at brainstorming ideas. Thanks, man.
Thank you. We appreciate it,
everybody. And I'm just going to kind of use my stuff. If you want to download my books for free, you can download them right here at johndwoskin.com. And that's what they look like. Just throw in your email. Have an amazing day, everybody. And always think big.